You are the icing on my cake. You are the smile I can't replace. You are the way you smile, the way you laugh, the way I can't help but...
Hey everyone, I'm Mindy from Cute Girls Hairstyles, and today I'm going to show you how to do a textured braid. I think this one's really great. It's very different and might not be something you see everywhere you go. So I've already completed one on her. I just scooped back like the top parts of her hair. I made sure to leave some right above her ears because we're going to use that later. And then I went ahead and did the first braid down the middle. And I'll show you how to get that pattern right now. So for the second braid, I'm going to just go right here and pick up another section of hair. And I'm going to make sure and leave like a little piece right here by her ear because we're going to use that in just a couple minutes. And now I am going to divide the hair into 3 sections. Now here's the only difference is that when you're dividing the hair, you want 2 sections that are normal size and 1 section that's really small. So instead of doing 3 equal parts, do 2 parts big and 1 part really small. You can see my middle strand is much smaller than my outside too. And then you're literally going to just create a simple basic braid just like you would any other time. The only difference is that middle strand is smaller. So it's going to give it a little bit different effect as you go down. And the smaller the strand, the more dramatic look it's going to have. Like I even could have gone a little bit smaller on this one if I'd wanted it to be a little bit more dramatic. But watch what happens when you get to the end. We're going to go back. And I'm not going to go all the way down on this braid because I want it to feel really like boho, kind of hippie, really like free, summer love kind of feel. So we're going to go down, leave several inches at the ends. And then what I'm going to do is go back and where the little strand is not, like so the bigger edges, I'm just going to give them a pull out like this, all the way up. And that's going to even create just a little bit more textured look, and it's going to make the middle strands pop just a little bit more. You can go all the way up and do this. All the way up on those big pieces. What you're just going to do is emphasize the small strands. So you can see that kind of emphasized those. Perfect. Okay, now that by itself, not so pretty, just hanging out right there. So what I'm going to do now is pick up this piece right by her ear, and I'm going to pull it around over the tippy top of that second braid, and I'm going to grab another piece. I'll spin her all the way around so you can see above this ear, and then just a little bit of hair right in the middle. So right in between. And I'm going to use this to create my third braid. So when you kind of have figured out your hair section, I don't want quite that much hair because I want them to look even, then I'm going to actually do the same thing. So I'm going to create one section and another section and leave my middle section very small. And we're going to create another braid right here. Now, if you don't love the fact that you're going over this part right here, you can just do a third braid right here, just like we did the second one. That's an alternative option. I kind of like that it just has a little bit more texturized feel to it because you've layered the hair right there in the middle. It's a little bit harder for people to figure out exactly what you've done, which makes it kind of fun. I think this hairdo would be a great one if you're gonna go to like an amusement park or stand in line somewhere, just because it's really cool and the people standing behind you will really wonder, what did you do to your hair? That looks awesome. So again, only gonna go down till I have a few inches left at the end, several inches left. Add an elastic and then go back and tug on those outside edges. This is what we call pancaking here at CGH. Right? I'm going to pancake these all the way up. Just grab the outer, very outer edges of the braids. And we are almost finished. will especially look really pretty in the summertime when you have your summer highlights from all the sun. I'm just gonna go back, make sure this one's sitting on top of the hair, loosen things up a little bit. Remember, we want it to have a really soft, kind of a romantic feel to it. And there you go. We have this really fun hair. And I'll spin her around so you can see. Dun, dun, dun. Love it. Make sure you guys check us out on Instagram. It's at Cute Girls Hairstyles. I hope you enjoy. We sure did. And we will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye. You are every bit of beautiful. You are every bit of beautiful.
I need my turn. Egyptian. Let's see. Hippie. Ready the eyebrow dancer? Have you seen that one? I can't. You can't smile while doing this.